I see what he loves about you. You're so perfect. Hope you know that you got everything. I messed up and I'm haunted. And if I'm being honest, I see what he loves about you. You're so perfect. Hope you know that you got everything. I messed up and I'm haunted. And if I'm being honest, messed up and I'm haunted. I'm I see what he loves about you. You're so perfect. Hope you know that you got everything. I messed up and I'm haunted. And if I'm being honest, I try to make it all stop. Say I'm okay, but I'm not. No, I can't help it. I'm so jealous of you taking that place in his heart. It should be me, but it's not. Wish I could care less, but I'm so jealous. I see what he loves about you. You're so perfect. Hope you know that you got everything. Messed up and I'm jealous. Feeling like I'm second best, someone that you could forget. Got me drinking that healing, sinking in.
How's it going, everybody? I gotta take a sip of my water real quick because yeah. Enjoy this ASMR. Wow, isn't that so good? How y'all doing? Welcome back. We got I was about to say beta, but we don't have beta, dude. I just want a beta build. Dude, the last 24 hours have been weird because the build actually came up late, but it does come up. It's actually kind of fun. Some classes are absolutely broken beyond belief in the best way possible. Rogue literally does less damage than tanks, even right now in pre-patch. I thought, okay, well, maybe in pre-patch will actually be okay. No. It's pretty bad. Like, Outlaw in particular used to be kind of like Sordo and Sims at the very least, like kind of closer to all the other specs. It's just nosedived pretty badly. Like, holy dude, and this is what we've been saying for a while. Like, dude, Blizz, you guys literally just made the specs worse by taking out Shadow Dance and doing a couple of those other class talent changes and spec changes. You actually made the class worse, right? Are you gonna buff us or anything like that? Because, like, no, nothing. Like, who the hell thought this was okay? It's actually so nuts. How y'all doing though? Welcome back. Let me get the music going here in a second. Yo, dude, I don't want to play Rogue today. Maybe a little, because I do have a raid tonight, I'm pretty sure. But that's probably when I'll play some Rogue. But man, am I not excited for it. Oh, lordy. But while Rogue is not OP, plenty of other classes are, so I want to take a look at those mostly. How y'all doing though? What's up, Dal? What's up, Carlos? Man, what's up, Jake? Blood Death is so good. Yes, Blood Death right now is getting quite a bit of play because it is kind of nuts. It is doing a lot better than it's supposed to be though, right? Because that's the spec designed with like the nerfs, the tank nerfs in mind for level 80. But right now it is just swimming in glory, dude. It is so good. It's actually insane. What's up, Bulldog? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. What's up, Briar? How you doing, my boy? Hope you're having a good one, man. Chat, what do we start off with, man? Because I got hunters apparently pretty busted right now. I actually have a list of classes I want to take a look at. I have a list of classes here. I've been putting one together really quickly. I have a list of classes and why they're broken. Just leveling the chamois. Shaman was actually one of them. Elemental right now. Yeah, apparently Elemental are insane. You just need enemies that live long enough, but LA apparently is insane. Did you get the Warband bank working? I have not. No, I don't know how to do that. I myself have no idea how to do that. I don't even know if anybody's got it working. I have no clue. If I buy War Within, do I need Dragonflight to play? No, I think War Within includes Dragonflight now. I could be wrong. I would double check it. But I'm pretty sure like whenever they change it, so whenever you buy the new expansion, like the old one is included automatically. And like because technically like Dragonflight isn't really like, it's part of the sub fee, isn't it? Or am I wrong about that? Because I'm pretty sure Dragonflight just becomes like a leveling expansion. So it's basically part of the sub fee, as max level for like just being subbed is raised 10 below like the new expansion, right? Break my shaman name. Blizz disabled them. Wait, hold on. What's your shaman name? Did you post it anywhere? Where is your shaman name? Yeah, what is your shaman name? I can't find Dragonflight on the shop. Only War Within. I assume that War Within is like the play then, Oscar. I'm pretty sure. Like, I just don't know 100%, but I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Play Frost DK. That's the one that I haven't played in a while, and I'm pretty sure my gear on my Frost Death that is all. Never mind, one DK. Where's my other Frost? There we go. Dal Knight. Why is Dal Knight so far down? Did it change my characters like alphabetically? Why is Dal Meta here? Why is Frank here? Yeah, but apparently DK is a busted. I don't think I have the gear for it though, but I can try, man. I can try. If I can find like a pre-made to join, like maybe with guildies or something, then maybe I could actually play it. But apparently this thing cranks literally a million DPS every trash pack. It is insane. Rogue feels so OP in the beta. It's crazy. Rogues feels OP? You are like the only person that says that then. What are you on? Could you share with the class whatever you're on right now? Because whatever you're on is likely very, very highly illegal and definitely on mid. Like, it's what are you on about? Rogue OP? In what universe? In which patch? Are you playing in a private realm? What the hell? Now I'm interested. What do you mean? What do you mean? Rogue's OP. Take it back right now. Take it back while I find a Mythic Plus build. Because apparently two-handed is really, really good right now. Although dual wield is like, I mean, dual wield we know in the beta is really good. If you spend literally any modicum of time on the beta, you know the two-handed is, dual wield is really, really good. Everybody's playing it. Two-hand M plus pre-patch. I'll do that. I'm on depression? What the hell? Why are you lying? That feels so OP. Why would you say so OP? Why would you say so OP? Why lie? Why be a liar? Liar, liar, pants on fire. Wait, artifact weapon. Well, not artifact weapon. Legendary, right? Do I just place it here, I guess? Because I don't think I'm running Control Dead or anything. Yeah, that seems about right. Although I really don't like Cryogenic Chamber as an ability. I'll still run it. But it's like... Normally you put Cryogenic... I want to go Absolute Zero. I'm going to go Absolute Zero because I feel like it's better than Cryo. Actually, you know what? I'll trust the actual, like... I'll trust it. I have, like, no item level, though. I have no item level. I don't know, man. Should I just try to queue my own +2? I don't know, dude. I gotta start gearing this thing. I gotta really start gearing this thing little by little. I have not played a DK in a while, man. In a hot second. I just lost my own key. Hold on. Nobody's on. Okay, never mind. I was thinking maybe I could get somebody on, dude. I'll try this in my own key. You have the Lego if you think you get a what to one-handers. If you don't have the Lego, do you think it's worth getting 2 one-handers from Bullions and buying a 2-hander? Honestly, I don't know. Like, you could either go with a safe pick and just go whatever's recommended on Wowhead. I know for a fact, though, that dual wielding is very, very strong in the beta. You would play dual wield, right? And this is the build you would go for. You would take Glacial Advance out. You would take out Cryogenic Chamber. You will invite this healer DPS combo, right? That's also the important part. So you put points into here and here, take a point out of here. This is what you would look like, right? You would want to go Shatter Blade, Shatter Frost, Icy Deathtorn for the dual wield value, and then Absolute Zero so you can have drag it back up often. Yeah, that's essentially what you would normally do. And then you want spam Glacial Advance. You're just getting free ones from Arctic Assault and using Frost Strikes that cleave things around you. And you put Razor Rights on the offhand weapon. But right now, apparently, you can still apply Rune Hysteria. So there's a little bit of like, well, you might just go Breath instead. Kind of a setup. But I'm not 100%. Like, yeah. I'm not 100% to be honest. But all I can tell you is like what we do on the beta. But technically, yeah. Technically, yeah. Let me see. A consumable. Flask. Warlock left. Bye. Guess I'll grab 3. They look very cheap though. Ash Candy is good. You could do Ash Candy. I don't know. It's up to you. Honestly, it's pre-patch. It doesn't really matter that much. I think it'll be fine dual wielding. I think it'll be perfectly fine dual wielding, honestly. I think it'll be okay. I'll grab this warrior and we'll start flying that way. Can I get a tank? Can I please get a tank? Please, can I get a tank? Is this a survival hunter? Or a BM? That is a survival hunter. Okay, so maybe if he plays it correctly, then he could do a lot of AoE damage, because apparently the class is just insane. Magni? Oh yeah, they have a wrong icon for, or wrong model for Stone Vault speaker. Yeah, it's not supposed to be Magni. Also, what is with his mustache? Does he have one like flops out and the other kind of like stuck in his body? Poor Magni. Poor Magnum. 1.5 minutes AD on Dancer Whip and Baffle game. It is really, really strong. It's just the, what is it? The bone charges. And you can spend them so quickly. It's kind of crazy. What's up, Duffy? How you doing, my man? If you cry about Rogue, Blizzard won't listen anyway because it's OP. I mean, I feel like Blizzard would listen if you have like an actual dev that was working on the class, but we don't really have a dev right now. At least that's all what it feels like. What it really, really feels like. So I have no idea. Honestly, all you can do is just level an alt, right? Get an alt prep for the next expansion, and just try to make sure you have a good time with the next expansion. Doesn't matter what you play, as long as you're having fun with what class you're playing. Like at this point, there's not a lot of bad choices. There's a lot of good choices, in fact. There's a lot of potentially good choices. And just pick something that you think is mostly fun for you. Just like pressing buttons is fun. That's what I would do. Bone Storm and Tombstone. Yeah, both of them are really good. Plus the actual like bone charges that you spend naturally. That's pretty good in that front as well. It's just the cooldown reduction is kind of nuts because they finally got it working. And we got the build that has it all be fully functional and everything. That's really, really fun. But yeah. Yeah, I guess actually, you know what? Now I'm starting to lean. If you are trying to play Frost Death Knight, but you want to play in Holy and Blood, you should just get a two-hander, right? Ash Candy is fine if you're not getting the Lego. Ash Candy, and you're going to be just fine. Not ideal, not the greatest, not the best, but it'll be serviceable. Perfectly serviceable. Yeah. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be perfectly fine that way. You know? Your account now LUA error all the time. Hi, is your recount not LUA error all the time? No, because I turned off the error messages. What would you change? I think it would be changed in the coming weeks to make Rogue alright in the beginning of War Within. Deleting the class, so then we could actually just let it go and go play something fun. It needs a lot. It needs a bit of work. Like hero talents are very, very boring. There's no gameplay hook. Some of the capstones, like if you run a capstone, you actually do less damage than if you don't run a capstone. So rogues are just gonna remove capstone. Like I don't really know. Even if they were to like crank our numbers up, I don't really know if rogues are gonna be like. I think assassins are gonna feel fine because it basically feels more or less the same. Subtlety kind of sort of feels more or less similar. Outlet doesn't feel that like it feels kind of familiar, but like I feel like I would think that spec out of everything so far probably is the one that feels worse to play right now. I just think they need like a really holistic look over. Essentially, it's a little bit. I would refer to the Rogue Discord if anything. They have some really good ideas of what they could do with the classes. In reality, many classes are scuffed expansions, so time for rogues to suffer a little bit at least. I feel like that's not a good mindset. Just being like, oh, you know, in previous expansions, certain classes weren't well put together, so now rogues deserve to be in a very unfun play spot. I feel like no class like deserves to be unfun and unenjoyable to play. That's not acceptable no matter the situation. Never has been. And I don't know why we should start justifying being like, well, let me try to come up with a way where it's acceptable. It's like, no, the answer should be it isn't acceptable. It never was acceptable, and it should be acceptable. Right? Like, there are other classes too, and other specs as well, that don't feel that great. They probably need a bit more work too. And just being like, well, I don't know. That's probably not a good mindset. You know? Honestly, but all we could do with the rogue changes is give them feedback and hope some of it gets brought up and gets acknowledged. And if it doesn't, well, at least set yourself up to enjoy the next expansion. That's the least we can do, right? So this is why I recommend, like, hey, if you want to play rogue, maybe it'll be better, but seriously, get yourself an alt that you just really want to play, because I'd rather have people have a good time with the expansion, even if it's not playing a rogue. You know what I mean? As far as DK, pretty nuts, apparently. Mine is not geared at all. I've been behind a gear. I'm literally wearing Season 3 gear. That being said, I do want to see how it's actually going to play. If we can get a tank for this key, then I think I'll be able to at least get a better idea of it. That, or I should do Mythic Zeros. I probably should go get Mythic Zeros out of the way on this thing, honestly. Did they make a Bone Shield hasted? I feel like I'm losing and generating a lot faster in DF. Bone Shield hasted, like Bone Shield provides you haste, or like Bone Shield can gain charge. I have no idea, depending what you mean. I have no clue. This is unbuffed. Armor. Yeah, wait, where the hell? That seems a little high. What does it look like with shield slap? What is that armor value? 80% damage reduction? Check out on armor. What is this? 80%. It's crazy. My armor. I don't think my armor is that high, is it? 57. That seems also a little high. 57%. That seems a little high. Isn't it? But it gets all battleground and PvP and war within. I think it's a good idea. I think like it's something that people have always asked for. Like solo arenas. I feel like everybody has their own opinion on solo arenas. I think at the end of the day, people queue them. Like a lot of people queue them. Casually, competitively. People play them. People complain about them, but people still play them. And I think they get quite a bit more play than, I'm pretty sure, like, I think it was Drustvar that showed up, because like not every website tracks this thing super well, but I think Drustvar showed up that is getting more play than like proper 2s and proper 3s. Like people are still playing 3s for like glab mounts and stuff, but because, you know, there's still an incentive to play 3s like in a composition specifically. But on average, I'm pretty sure solos get a lot more play from like all ratings. So I imagine like doing this for BGs to give BGs a bit more of a competitive field, but also solo queue. It's probably going to be even more successful because arenas are very comp based, but I feel like with more players, you could probably make up like for lost value. Like let's say like you're missing a certain class or whatever in the composition in a solo, and then certain matchups you just don't really have a win condition. But I think in RBGs, when you have more players per team, there's a lot more opportunities for you to create a win condition. So I think it's actually probably going to be pretty successful in that front because they're objective based, so like you can go killing stuff, but also objectives are going to be very important. You don't, and I think for a lot of players that can play, may not be able to like optimally play their class to be able to you know, to be able to like counter every single composition or whatever, but like you know base objectives of capturing flag, right, holding a base, calling for backup or whatever, right? And I think that's where like it's really probably gonna have a really good start. I do wonder how it's gonna like end up as like an end game mode, but I think it's gonna have a good start. I think it's gonna get a lot of popularity, but I have no idea what's it gonna be like at the end of the day. PvP in general will be good. Yeah, it does seem like they're slowing down the gameplay a little bit, like based on what we've been able to see in 5.5 Duels thing. We'll see though. We'll see. 86% is red. EVs is CTA is red. Hate 85%. I can take as red. Actually can't take as red. That is wild. Yeah, apparently secondary stat value and like stat values in general are kind of nuts right now. I don't really know exactly what they did, but apparently they did something. I'm not sure what, but they definitely did something. And apparently master is not even my best stat anymore. It's like crit haste. I need to probably adjust my gems and stuff. Don't even have the gear. Honestly, chat, what I might do is I might try to see if we can still form a group. Otherwise, I might just run some Mythic Zeros, dude. Because this character has no gear, but I just want to play around with it. I might just run Mythic Zeros in a bit here. Because maybe I'll be able to find a group quicker that way. Who knows, right? But yeah. Blizzard needs to start buffing and nerfing more frequently. I don't think they're going to really do a lot of the changes in pre-patch, but I think at this point, classes, they're trying to figure out how to get them like working for endgame. Because right now, certain playstyles are going to be a little bit more beefier, but that's how it is with pre-patch, right? Classes are tuned for endgame level 80. They're not tuned for level 70. Imagine if they did that for level 70 and level 60 and 50 and 40 and all that, right? They're just tuned for max, and then the way classes scale downwards in lower brackets, like, they generally don't go out of the way to... I'll grab this game. They generally don't really go out of the way to, like, you know, fine tweak everything further down or whatever, right? And I think it's fine. I think it's perfectly fine, honestly. Stone. Helmets that start at 3 times armor now. Yeah, he told me that. I have like what 57% armor. He said helmets got more armor. Yeah, I wonder, that might be like one of those things where it's like the scaling for lower level, high level kind of deal, right? The changes in that. It's interesting. Yeah, this character is so super like bugged out. Oh, not bugged out, but like super behind on autumn level 2. Oh, world boss. Oh, why is it glowing so much? I probably should do the world bosses too. That's probably going to be quite a bit of gear. Where is this guy going? Is he just doing world quests? I'm hoping somebody at least is making my way over to where I'm at. Somebody, anybody. Totally, pre-patch is not a place where they'd spend a lot of time. I'd rather have once the expansion launches. Exactly. Like that's really what you should be looking for, is the tuning. But yes, I do agree the general idea that hopefully they'll do more regular like tuning adjustments or whatever. I do agree with you on that, especially like at the very beginning of a patch when they're trying to figure out like what's going to be going on. Yeah, like they were pretty good at it with Dragonflight, and then they slowed down over time, and I do hope they like pick it back up after a while, right? And start doing them a lot more regularly. Like, I don't disagree with the statement. We'll get the guys in here in a bit. Rather want, yeah, like right now, tuning it, I just don't really see a purpose. I don't, wait, this guy's in born mode? Okay, or not, hold on. Hold on. There's a bug that you can't duel people from other factions, but you can. Also, you keep seeing combat forever for a duel. Oh, you mean, like... open world duels? Interesting. So open world duels don't work, but I wonder if 5.1 work. Hi there, what's up, Lunar? Dragonflight was good. Yeah, I honestly enjoyed Dragonflight so far, but like I'm ready to move on to the next expansion. That's how I'm feeling it, dude. That's how I'm feeling. I'm gonna get those guys summoned and hopefully we'll be good to go. I don't even know how this is gonna go, dude. Watch this fall apart because I have like no gear at all, and I have no idea if the tank knows how to tank or whatever. His gear is all over the place, but like I don't think you do a lot for a +2. He's got the right trinkets, so like at least defensively he should be okay. You know, I'll main Blood DK if the reward 5 second. So they're not gonna revert it from what I can tell, but they are just kind of like tuning it so that you're not completely punished, but there is going to be, so like the way that you collect Death Strike healing is it's like a bucket, right? And every time you death strike, you empty out the bucket and then you start collecting the damage afterwards. So if you death strike it twice in a row, which apparently you shouldn't be doing in the first place, right? Because you're basically not getting a lot of value in that second bucket of a heal. But in the first bucket, everything is fine. That's the best way I could put it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so that's not changing. Hey, Dad, what's up, very sick? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I just expect that you're gonna death strike, use another global, death strike, use another global, death strike. That's how you're gonna have to heal yourself. And then, I don't know. I still feel like for Blood Death Day, they probably should not be doing that for Blood specifically. Like for Warrior, for Bear Druid, for Brewmaster, I think the change is fine. You know, Vengeance Demon Hunter doesn't seem to be struggling either. But for Blood DK, it's a class where it's all about solo maintaining your health and healing yourself. And I just don't know how you're gonna make that into like a team sport. You know what I mean? Ready check. Wait, ready check. I didn't mean to hell. My add-ons rolling now. Count down 10. Bone Stream feels so fun. Yeah, I gotta mess around with that today. I really want to play with it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see how this goes. I also should disable a couple add-ons just because everything is not like I don't need method rating tools or weak auras. Not on this character. It's like 4 buttons. All right, tank, do your thing. Do whatever you want to do. Take us where you wanna. Uh-oh, I'm taking aggro. That's not good. Help. Okay, he'll get us. He'll level out. Unless I die, which is a possibility. Very high possibility we just die randomly. Or we'll just do top damage. That'll work too. That'll work as well. Or we'll just, yeah, we'll literally do top damage. Okay, so I'm definitely not doing a million DPS that other Frost Athletes are doing. Oh, my health. Everything was fine, and then it wasn't fine, but I can't talk about it. Holy. Bro, sorry, I'm in DPS. Wait, what? Can you heal them? Can you run out and heal? Wait, do we not have a healer then? Or... is that what happened? He just don't have a healer? Oh, this is not good. Oh, that guy's got a this channel apparently. Wait, is that Boomkit a DPS? Not a healer? Go healer. Go healer. It's fine. Run out and swap. We press on. We're fine. I don't know what's this damage. Oh, these guys have more item level than me. But yeah. All right. Apparently I can just hit a 500,000 on this item level. That shouldn't be happening, I don't think, but whatever. Guys, don't worry. We are at the stage where scaling happens. Hunters don't have the strong until level 80. But they're still pretty strong, right? They're still pretty strong. But yeah, they're not this strong. But yeah, it's kind of nuts. Can change challenge, need to exit, and swap. Real quick. Holy dude. Now we have to wait for this, man. I was like, sorry, I'm a DPS. And I was like, what the hell? We could probably like 3 mana for a bit, yeah? As long as you self-heal. I think we can just kill this 3, right? I think it will be fine. Just press a defensive. There we go. There we go. Just man mode it. Love it. Why is my cooldown for my legendaries already back up? Is it that short of a CD? Yeah, I should not be doing 600k DPS on 3 mobs as a 475 item level Frost DK. That should not be happening. I'm drawing aggro. This is not good. I don't like this anymore. Why am I drawing aggro? Oh, because healer DPS just gotta run on. Okay, that's why. Oh no. Oh, okay, it's fine, it's fine. Holy, okay, well, I gotta heal now. I am the tank now, apparently. Okay, I got aggro. I'm hoping that the tank does not leave randomly. Okay, Hunter can hold aggro for a bit. So I can go in and play the game. Like the DK is over cap and RP feels so much more intuitive. Yeah, it feels pretty nice. I like Death Knight a lot. I like Death Knight a lot. Wait, what is this? Why is Wake of Ashes 2-minute dot? The what? I hope this healer actually heals this man, because he's got better gear than I do. Like, what the? Let's heal him. Keep him alive. Keep him alive, please. Okay, I'm gonna use artifact weapon. Not artifact weapon, legendary. Yeah, this is why stun with the dragon is probably very, very good. Probably highly recommended even. Oh, did he get hit? Oh, he got transformed. No, he didn't. Also, getting this to 5 stacks is kind of nuts. Is that normal? Actually, I think that is normal. Not on live, not normal on live, but definitely normal in here. Yeah. Why is Glacial hitting as hard as it is? Why? Okay. All right, go. Do your thing, my man. Just play the game. You'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, this is fun. I'm having fun. Okay, I'm just gonna Lichborn. I have no health, so like, it's only +2, but like, it still kind of hurts. It's a 12. Plus Pug World. Well, somebody's gonna die. Or not. Or not. Might just have to drop here we go. Team player. Oh, that guy can run out, I guess. I don't know why Survival Hunter decided to. This Survival Hunter is like playing ranged. Look at him. He's like backing away into Guam. You can't judge classes at all yet? For sure. Definitely. Yeah, if you take a look at classes, like even right now in the beta, like it's hard to judge classes as they are. Just because like no final tuning has been done or anything. Right? That is something that's important to note. No final tuning has been done. Right now in pre-patch in particular, just enjoy classes as you have them. Just have fun with them. Just enjoy them as they are. Look at this is why I was wanting to go dual wield. Icy Death Sword and slaps. And you get so many more autos with dual wield, man. But you gotta play Lego apparently. Apparently with Lego, it's really good. If you got Lego, you're kinda locked in. Don't want to play dual wield. At least that's what I've been told. Frost Strikes, I kinda love having fatty Frost Strikes, but this thing, look at that just plain Jane talent procs for that. Are we can we put more than this? Just a little more. Thank you. Thank you. Just a little bit more beefy. Yeah. Can we do a slightly bigger pull than that? Or is this it? Okay, let's slightly sizable. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do one of these. Grippy hand. AMS. I keep frost striking when I shouldn't be frost striking. Again, I'm frost striking when I shouldn't be frost striking. Should be glacial advancing. I'm so used to like beta version of this. Yeah, like I don't think I should be doing that much damage on this low level. I don't think I should be doing that much. Yeah. Alright, Tank, do your thing. Let's grab we can grab these guys too, right? Whatever he wants to grab, man. It's up to him. It's his key. Only thing you can do figure out is your class of dot damage is all messy. Yeah, definitely. Like look at the play styles. Look at the rotational abilities, right? What can you like which parts of this gameplay do you enjoy, which parts you don't enjoy? And figure that out, right? Or look at the if you wanted to take a look at class like for like end game setup, you're really just trying to bank up, try to figure out what you want to main. Look at like utility and stuff, right? But yeah, because right now you can't test out like all the different talent builds without the hero talent, so you're still getting like an impression of 80% of what a class is gonna play like. Like you can see a majority of it even right now, which is super nice. I don't know if this goes to pull more. I feel like every time I hit, I might just like randomly aggro. Okay, just want to. I was thinking he was gonna take it back to the chain, but that works too. I hope I don't pull the boss with that. We'll Lichborn these. We'll like born these. Big fan of what they've done with Affliction Warlock. True. I think for the Affy, I do like him once the hero talents open up though. Like I like the general changes with the talents, but I do like the hero talents. Like, I feel like once you get the Hellcaller, it really opens up. Like that's where it really like is the real deal. You know what I mean? But I definitely, I will agree. I definitely do like it. Just hoping the legendary doesn't like kill me here. I haven't used this thing in like so long, it feels like. Nice button. Does this guy have a big hitbox or is this DK gated like range? I can't tell. Gonna move it out, walk it in, lock it in. I feel like this boss is more responsive somehow. Chain? You're doing it. There we go. I kind of crapped out my obliterates completely. I do no damage. I do no damage on single target. AoE I could kind of do okay. Apparently there's like parts of the Frost DK build in this pre-patch that there were some nerves that was supposed to happen. But they never made it through to PTR or pre-patch build, or like whatever the PTR build that we're using as a pre-patch build. It's kind of funny, but apparently like certain abilities, this was supposed to be nerfed, this was supposed to be nerfed, but like they're not. Glacial Advance was supposed to be nerfed. Apparently that's still pretty strong. Although you don't even run it on the beta. Like on the beta, you didn't even play the buttons. Not really. Have you put a waffle in a cat's face? I don't even have a cat. No, I have not. Is that supposed to be a euphemism for something? I hope not. Leave cats alone. Whatever you do with your cat. I don't want to know, honestly. Said it out loud. I don't want to know what you meant. I don't even want an explanation. Nope. Can we pull up to like this thing? I want to see if I can maybe get the tank to like move him over. See if he does it. He might not. He's not gonna do it. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna hit him with a Lego. Warlock is gonna be meta in PvP and PvE. I think so. I think they're gonna be really solid. I feel like the amount of effort they've gone for them, it's kind of nice. Plus, I feel like for Affy in particular, while Soul Harvester is not a popular build by any measure, for most, I'm gonna go pull the birds too. But like for most Warlocks, it's still Hellcaller. I still think Soul Harvester has quite a bit of this like overall. I don't know if I can reach with this. Reached. Nice. Nice. This is fun. I'm enjoying this, by the way. What was I saying? Soul Harvester. It has a lot of burst damage, and we've seen it in duels. Like, it actually can do quite a bit of damage. But I wonder, like, if it probably will be really strong. Like, it's not getting a lot of play in PvE, but in PvP, it probably have a lot of value. Like, running around, instant casting Shadow Bolts, and motherfucker Raptures. I'm sure they'll tune it. But there's an opportunity there for, like, a bit of bursty damage for Affy, so you can keep your dots for sustained and then kind of focus down your procs. Or you get the Hellcaller for that constant dot pressure. I think it's going to be really good. I feel like they gave Ellie a raid buff, make it more viable. It does help him out. It's not just Ellie. I mean, it's Resto and I guess enhanced to a degree. Because previously only enhancement had like any kind of like group utility, and it was just a group buff more than anything, right? But it was enough to get like a melee squad together and have a big amped up by Wind Fury Totem. So I feel like giving Shaman in general a raid buff does make it so that you are going to be bringing Shamans. And I think it helps out Elemental especially, because I guess for them it's their own version of Wind Fury. I wish I had like full set of CDs for that pack. Probably should start saving my CDs for like big trash packs. How do you feel about Fire Mages so far? I like him a lot. I don't know if you've seen any of my like videos or me playing Fire Mage over on the beta at any point. I like them a ton. They're really, really good. I like them as Frostfire in particular, but it's just like a preference more than anything. They're all really good either way. I really wish I had the dragon there. This is why having like a minute and a half dragon is so much better in my opinion than anything else as an alternative. And Frost Strikes would have been really good there too. Look at that damage though. I guess should not be beating these guys at my item level. Like they just shouldn't be happening. So let me move this over. Because I feel like I'm never using blind because it's like out of in my blind spot. Just had 100k Tiger Palm on naked 340 Windwalker. Wait, what? Why? Why are you beating up naked Windwalkers? Hello? Is that a euphemism also? Now I'm concerned and confused. A little bit of both. I think we saw Overlord proc and talent eats something. Each remaining emulate power from power cables on live. Wait, what? I saw Overlord procking the talent that eats remaining emulate. Like the Overlord, what do you mean? Like the Demon Overlord? Like the one with the hero talents? Does he actually consume any resources? Because I wasn't aware he was. Then again, maybe I had it wrong. And look at all these Razor Ices. Or Razor Ice? Plural? I don't really know. No, Keystone? The Keystone. I don't know what you mean then. Yeah, I have no idea. In terms of fun utility, I'd say Hunter is the winner so far. Being able to CC, be able to cleanse stuff. It is kind of nice, honestly. I like Hunter a lot too. I do agree with that. It's really, really fun. I feel like I'm gonna die. Die, BF, and hope for the best. Can't even see where I'm at. Okay, that guy died. Unfortunate. I was about to res him. But that guy got it. Killer's a pro. Yeah, here goes melee. That melee gameplay. Oh god. I'm gonna Lichborn this. Hope it'll be enough. I feel like every time I get targeted by a mechanic, I'm like, I'm in danger. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just gonna Death Strike this just to make sure we're chilling. I'm hoping the dragon... Okay. I was hoping the Whelpling would not, like, reach all the way to the where the mobs are. And it didn't. Which is good. I have AMS here for the last few... Yeah, there we go. I'm actually having to, like, think about my defenses. I have, like, no health, man. In comparison to these guys. No health at all. I should not be a plus 2. What's up, Rob? How you doing, my man? Keystone that summons the guy that insta-casts Chaos Bolts. Capstone, you mean? Okay. Okay, you mean they overfeed the actual, like, big demon of Destra. Okay. Yeah. When you said Keystone, I'm like, Mythic Plus? Capstone, like the Capstone talent. Yeah. Okay. I see where confusion has commenced then. Talent remaining on melee power case bolt. Does he actually, though? That'd be kind of wild if he can. Because that could make him kind of, sort of, maybe stronger? I feel like, I mean, you have to keep reapplying immolates again, but if you're a Hellcaller, right? You're just spamming your immolates or the withers while he consumes them. That could be an interesting mechanic. Right? That could be interesting. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Has a male distant elf not came in yet? Like the new elves or whatever you mean? Has the male distant elf came in yet? They're supposed to be make a male have to be closer. Oh, you mean like the new elves that are available in like the War Within beta in the Ashka Head area, like those prehistoric elves or whatever? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think they have the model, but I don't think I've seen them in game yet. Maybe they do exist, but I have no idea. Get your mind regarding Warlock summoning an army of burning religions so fun. True. True. And if you play Diabolus, dude, you could basically play Demonology or Destra rather Like as if you're a Demonology Warlock, and it's so fun. It's too fun not to play. Oh, somebody's gonna die. Or not. I think it means melee distance now, nerf? Oh, the melee distance nerf? Is that what you mean? I think it's in already. I'm pretty sure it's in as part of the pre-patch. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, okay. My brain don't work so good. Yeah, I think that's already in. I think it's been since, like, the Realms came online. Or, yeah. I was gonna say, like, well, since, like, they finally got online or whatever they did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been in. The only thing that's not in is the tank nerfs for Max Realm, but all the other changes have been put in. I do think they ended up adjusting like the hitboxes for some mobs though, to make it a little bit better for melee, because I feel like some of these mobs are getting around them. I'm like, I feel like I'm hitting it, but I'm definitely not in this like straight up strictly melee field either. But I don't know, maybe these mobs have always had like a pretty big hitbox. If I gotta read it in. What would you skip? I guess we skipped like a lot of parts in like the second boss room. Demonic cords are fine ammo with the hand or go down as the cast procs. You mean like with the tier set? Is that what the tier set you guys gotten? Yeah, I think it's gonna feel okay, but it is gonna feel notably different once you actually get in War Within. Like once you start having to like move around a lot, I think that's where it's gonna start to feel it. If they made that tier a talent, I feel like that would fix a lot of that issue, right? But they're really, really strict about like not giving warlocks too much mobility. They really don't like warlocks having mobility. Uh-oh, watch out. Look at them pull anything else. We'll be chilling. I think I'm... Should I? I shouldn't safety these. Because I'm going to have delay go on the boss anyway. Yeah, demonic cores, they feel fine now, but just like keep it in context. It is going to get a little bit hairier, I think, as you get into like level 80s content. Please give me a PvP build. For Death Knight, I don't have one off the top of my head. I imagine what take a build that you used to play and like take all the talents you had and then like add and then fill out the rest of your talent points with whatever you think is going to be good. I don't think you can make a bad choice at the moment. There's no wrong decision. There's just a decision. And I think it's going to be like people experimenting with like different talents for the next few weeks. So just try stuff, man. Try stuff. Be bold. Be courageous. Make some things happen. Oh, what are you doing? You're not supposed to use it now? You goober? No! You guys are doing it wrong! Oh, no. They're doing it wrong. You're supposed to wait for this thing. There we go. At least it's like so easy right now at this level, where it's like you just need like only one of these. Thank goodness it's a +2. The old +12. Why is this guy keep getting like out of range? He's a survival hunter, but like he thinks he's ranged. I feel like this guy should probably Beast Mastery. Look at him! He gets so far away out of range. You're just kill commanding. What are you doing, you goober? What is this survival hunter doing? Is he just like trying to really get out of the way with like mechanics or something? Or just trying to make sure he doesn't get hit by stuff? He's doing like a Dark Souls no-hit run? What is happening? Tell me somebody else got something. Oh, that guy is... Oh, this guy died. You know what? I'll res you. I'll res you. I want him to play the video game too. Get back in there. Send some executes. There we go. No loot. Oh no! These all. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Don't worry, you left instantly, dude. He's bailed out of these. He's like, getting the hell out of here. Getting the hell out of here. How do we do? Yeah. Damage could be a lot higher if I actually had gear, but like for my item level, I should not be doing this much damage. I don't think. Glacial Advance does seem like it's doing a lot though. What the hell? But I am getting like a lot of free procs of Glacial. Look at that. 1,000 hits, 94 casts. Like, how many more? Dicey Death Torrent is so good. This is why I really wanted to play dual wield. And then this winter, look at Cryogenic Chamber and tell me this is strong. This is why I was like, I really don't know if I want to play this button at all. At all. Oh, man. Oh, man. There it is. How much easier to get transmog stuff at the moment? It'll be oh, dude, for real. If you do run a raid, you just collect all these mogs to your account. It's so nice. Arcane already feels like a blast. Go to try the horror talent. Dude, Arcane is really, really good. The playstyle doesn't really change much. So like what you're playing right now is what you see, what you get. But yeah, it's really, really good. It's really good. I need to run this guy through like a normal. I actually had a lot of fun on DK. Like if I could just buff up my Lago, I could probably enjoy this class for a good bit. It's gonna be nice. Assume some Dark Souls remaster for some friends that has played one goated Souls player. Dude, I'm so bad at Dark Souls. I probably should. I have Elden Ring too. Like I feel like I should just finish one of the Dark Souls games at some point. Like I feel like am I even a man if I haven't? You know what I mean? Like I don't know, dude. I don't know. Alrighty, boys. Which class do we play next? Death Knight was really cool. I'm just trying to get some B-roll footage anyway. Hunter is apparently really good. You want to see some survival hunter shenanigans? Because apparently this thing got shenanigans. A lot of shenanigans. I'll see if I get it like a +3, +4 or something. Let's see if I need to get one of my homies, man, to at least be the take till we can get like a decent-ish key. I just need a key with a lot of mobs, so like a Brackenhide or Algathar. Yeah, Brackenhide or Algathar would do the trick, honestly. Because apparently Huntress has some ICD thing going on with explosive shot and grenades from survival. What's up, Shane? How you doing? Hope you're having a good one, my man. Yeah, we'll do that. Professor trying to get the have hit Elden Ring seamless. Yo, that sounds like a lot of fun, honestly. Is that the when you can play Elden Ring with another player, and you could like you don't need to be like resummoned over and over and over, just like you play to go through the entire thing? That'd be fun. Honestly, because like I feel like co-op Elden, yeah, because I feel like when you're gonna be playing through the pre-patch content and all that, right? Like at some point, it's like, okay, I've done everything, so there'll be time for that for sure. You know what I mean? Just got home from work, drink coffee, bottle again. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Hell yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna see if anyone keys. I wanna try survival. Buttons on too, man. What the hell? DC'd from BNet? Okay. Alright, DC'd from BNet instead of asking for one of the keys. Alright, I don't think I'll be able to get into a lot of keys at 494 item of survival, but I'm gonna sign up for whatever I can, man. I need keys like a Brackenhide. Lipo's not really it. I need like ideally a Brackenhide or Algathar. If I can get one. I just want to do a big key with a lot of mobs. Brackenhide, I don't think it'll take me, but I'll sign up anyway. Throw my hat into the ring. I want to try this. I want to try a 3 to 5. It's gonna limit me in some keys that I can do, but I just want to try. See if you can find like a decent sized bracket hat would be like a 5, I guess. Am I still disconnected from Blizzard services? I am. Damn it. I literally can't even pull up my guild. Dude, what is happening, Blizz? I literally can't even pull up my guild. Stop us from going? Why is Truthwake a long ass 20-minute dot? Why is it a 20-minute dot? What is happening? Why does it say 20 minutes? 20 minutes. What is happening? This is the wildest pre-patch in a long while, gang. What is this? Man, that's so good. I don't know how to be able to get rid of the main screen. Oh, Dal, dude, I didn't know why I haven't been getting your videos on the main screen. What's up, Upster? I have no idea. That is just part of YouTube, honestly. I have no clue. Critical strikes duration extended by 2 seconds. Other damage over time. Deal 30% increased damage to targets affected by Toothwake. Just some weird stuff. Okay, so it looks like maybe every time it takes it crits. Or maybe if you AoE stuff, it crits more. I might set up this guy with Bracken Hollow. Like, I just want to do like a Brack or Algathar. I'd like to do a 3 or a 4 or a 5, like where mobs live a little bit more than in a 2. But like, I'm not a stickler. I'll take what I can get. 10 out of 10 stash, appreciate you, my man. It's honestly like, I do it for posterity, but also like, it's actually has use to it, right? That's all that hair that's out of my mouth, out of my face, so I can like eat food. it's at some point it was like, oh, I just do it for like the looks of it and the posterity of it. But now it's like, it actually has functionality. It's literally a life improvement. I'm not even kidding. The length, I just kind of let it go for too long. And at this point, like if I do want to dial it back, I don't know where to start. So I'm just not even touching it. Because I feel like it's gotta be one of those situations where it's like, oh man, it's a little too short now. Might as well get rid of it completely. You know what I mean? So I'm not even touching it. Just getting it out of my face. Pretty sure the stash and beard combo is from the gnomes because I had a gnome that had the same lock. Look. Okay, I'm just trying to give myself better prospects in life because once this whole YouTube thing fails, like at the very least I can cosplay as a lawn gnome. Okay? Right? I'm just trying to look out for myself. Trying to set myself up for a better future going forward. That's all. I can be a good lawn gnome. I think it's a viable career path. Alright? Don't judge me. Or at least try not to. Why can't I get in the key? Do these guys not know that survival? They might actually not know, actually. Survival Hunter is kind of busted when it comes to AoE damage. Like when you put too many mobs next to each other, it's like a little much. But you do need to do big pulls to make it happen. That's why I wanted Algathar Brackenhat, because people usually run in, grab everything. That's gonna become a garden gnome once retirement hits. Dude, I mean, why not, right? I just have to hang around in front of some lawn and look kind of mildly adorable, and there it is. Chilling. Am I now connected to Bliss services? Okay, hold on. Now that I am connected. Anyone for keys? Keep getting DC'd from the... I was mid-typing and Blizzard just DC's me from services. This is so... Why is guilds linked to Blizzard services? I don't think that's how it used to be too either, right? Oh, Blizz, please. Okay, let's sign up for that. Dude, I just need a key. Do I have it? Algathar on my own, maybe? Or Brack on my own? What do I have? Uldaman. Not necessarily a big... It could be a big key. Not always a big key. Or is it? Hold on. Not... Well... There are a couple good big pulls in Uldaman, I guess, but not crazy. Well, I guess I give the tank pulls big enough. That could work too, right? Can withdraw from G-Bank? Yeah, G-Bank too is all kinds of weird. All kinds of weird. Warbound Bank also does not work for me at all. I can't get this to work whatsoever. See if G-Bank stuff works. Yeah, I guess it's also tied to the thing. Yeah, this is fun. I don't even know like what was said earlier. It's just gone. Alright, let's you gotta go for Algathar. Someone in the same boat. Did they add all the stuff? Most of the stuff, I'd say. They didn't add everything for this expansion yet. There's a legendary commentary for the 1v1. All good. No worries, man. No worries. We'll be doing more of them Friday. I'm thinking we come back to the pre-patch and do some live duels. Do EU, do NA, do all that. After the quest and relog worked for me. After the quest and a relog. So I've done the quest on my main. And it still doesn't work. So unless I miss a step or something, I'll need to figure it out later. I'll just need to figure it out at some point myself. Get it all in. I'm the one I'm waiting. But yeah, I'll figure it out. Then there's also another quest line for like the armor, if you got the pre-order armor. And apparently they added like 3 new recolors of it. And there's a quest line you gotta do by killing elites and raid bosses and dungeon bosses. I kind of want to do it too. And then there's like a better version of him too. And apparently that quest just doesn't show up at all. You gotta find the mob. And then the quest show up. Like, it's all kinds of bugged. All kinds of scuffed. Your warband does not work currently. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Is it just warband in general doesn't work? Because like I get the warband screen, but I don't really know. I'm assuming all the features of warbands and like mogs and all that stuff works. But I'm not 100% though. I assume it all works. But I don't have any idea. Alrighty. So, boys, I am gonna try to see if I can show off the the wombo combos as best as I can. Why is this a proc? Why is that a... This is like a buff that I had. I'm gonna go grab myself mastery, because apparently mastery is really, really good now. I need a lot more mastery in this character. Are most of the warband stuff related for me? Only warband bang didn't work. Okay, for me, I know warband bang doesn't work, but I'm not sure about the other stuff. I'm assuming everything should work. Should, keyword, should. Okay, if he does a huge giga pull, I'll be very, very happy. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it for him. Because then there's a big combo you can do. Okay, we're gonna try this. Oh, I don't have a pet, that's why. Okay, grenade. Grenade, yep. You can just spam grenades. You can just spam grenades. Ah! Oh no, my health. Yeah, grenades could just reset on themselves essentially. Oh god. I'm trying to kite this around as best as I can. 1, 2. You can see the damage that I did there. You can see the damage I did. I'm not like I was super geared or anything. I just pressed grenade a couple of times and it just resets on itself. That's all. I didn't do anything special there. So if you do a big pull, Contra can basically spam grenades over and over. This is why like I was trying to see if we could do like maybe like a decently big pull there. If there's enough of mobs in there, then it just resets on itself. Because I could do this and then grenade. Grenade again. Yeah, it doesn't have an IC internal global cooldown, IGC. It doesn't have an IGC right now, so it's like doing way too much damage than it should be. Yeah. So grenades also can proc explosive shots too. That's what makes it so strong, because you're spamming them and just getting free explosive shots too. It is wild. Also, I was able to swap my grenades from like the normal sharpened bombs to like normal ones. Go to mage tower. That's all. Bust survival. Bust survival, dude. Bust survival. Yeah. Bust survival. Hold on. I'll take a look at it in a second. Yeah, Light Shaman is also doing pretty good though. But once we get a big AoE here, his goose is cooked. This guy doesn't even know him. Yeah, his goose is cooked. Like he thought, dude. He thought, dude. He thought like, oh, my time to shine. As soon as the ads came out. Look, I got only 2 actual casts of explosive shot, and the rest are just procs. He thought. There's just a chance that explosive shot is gonna get applied for free from a grenade, and when you have a lot of enemies, there's a higher chance for it. So it just ends up being pretty strong. Like there, I just got it for free. And it gives you an immediate cooldown reduction. Like just for planting an explosive shot on a target, it gives your wildfire bomb a cooldown reduction. So not even the explosion needs to do it, just planting it on the target does it. That's why it's broken right now. Or if Ellie too. Dude, Ellie's really good right now. Ellie's actually insane. Yeah, a lot of people playing Ellie. Is one of the better casters at the moment. It's really good. Ellie's really, really good. Very good. I'll look at this in a second. It's frag bugged. I love LA. It's so fun right now. I'm a big fan of it. Where's my pet at? Okay, my pet is gone. This guy's like geared. Actually, no. He actually has about the same item level or similar item level as me. Not exactly the same. But yeah, this right here, I did nothing. I just pressed grenade a couple of times. I didn't do anything special. Are you enjoying the pre-patch? I am. I'm playing the pre-patch at the moment. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm really enjoying the mechanic of tip the spear, by the way, with the kill commands. Because now you kind of want to aggressively kill command just to get the tip the spear procs. Because it's like worth just pressing it just for like the actual damage proc. And it feels like you never run out of focus. DK pre-patch better than his beta MO. It is really good on the beta. I think they're comparable. But like it's kind of insane on the beta, like everybody plays it. I like being able to instant cast earthquakes. That is really cool. I do like that, yeah. And like a bunch of them too on the target as well. That is really, really good. Okay, I was about to say like I don't have a lust, but we don't really need lust. Not for me at least. Yeah, I can see why people say don't have a lot of haste, because I feel like I'm gonna wait too many like focus as a resource. I feel like that's why people are going heavy master right now. That's survival. Which feels a lot better. Or it's gonna feel even better once I actually have more mastery. The flow is definitely different of the spec, which is kind of nice. Not used to it. I'm making mistakes, like very, very obvious ones. Am I close enough to my pet? I'm not close enough to my pet. I'm actually was doing less damage this entire time because I'm not next to my pet. Oh no, I messed up so bad. Oh no, dude. I was messing up real bad. You guys don't even know. I was nowhere near my pet, so I was losing out on my mastery. Ignore me. This is why this button is important. Aspect of the Eagle, so you could get a little bit longer range on abilities and Spirit Bond. I just want to dual wield survival. Dude, same. I feel like we should have done that for this expansion or maybe in the next expansion. At some point, they got it, man, because Rexar is a Rexar is the boy. You know what I mean? Rexar is a viable playstyle. Like, look at Rexar. He's so good. We should do like a bigger pull, honestly. It's like a little bit more aggressive of a pull. Go for this thing. Oh, he is doing an aggressive pull. I love it. I'm gonna Paint Death. Try to see if I can draw aggro to him. Pop myself a big defensive. Hopefully that'll be enough to not get all the aggro in the world. Yeah, I mean, this is Plenty fun. It's so stupid. I have a black, oh, you know what? I might just take you up on that. I might just take you up on that afterwards. Not on this character. I'll probably do another one at that point, but yeah, I'll be down. Can I freeze and trap? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna get aggro, dude. I need to use tricks, not tricks, but misdirect a lot more regularly. I feel like I'm really bad at that as a hunter. You'd think I'd be good at that from playing Rogue, but no. Apparently not. Not even once. I have a good bit of CDs for like next group, and it should be a huge AoE pack. I just need to make sure to misdirect all of it to the tank, and hopefully he'll do a big pull. Hopefully he'll make it pretty sizable. Took a paladin out of 9, but it's a lower if needed. I'll see if I can bring something like more viable for it, maybe. Yeah, like I could bring a rogue who could just like show off what rogues are like. If you guys wanted to. No, no. He's not doing a big pull. Okay, after this, I'll force a big pull out of him. Oh, is he doing it? Oh, he's trying to. Nice. You might as well, right? Well, I might as well. I need the angle to really make it work. The grenade. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It was worthless. If you pulled like big out the bat, I feel like that's where you could have seen like a ton of damage out of this thing. But it's okay. Would be cool if they added an option to move your remix characters over. Yeah, I actually do agree. Because I feel like a lot of people maybe that have done like everything they wanted to do on remix. And that'll be an opportunity for them to like, you know, grab all of their characters onto live and experiment with like endgame stuff. I think that would be really nice. Plus, you have those characters basically prepped and ready to go for the pre-patch, essentially. Like, for the actual content of for the pre-patch. I'm gonna die. Or nope. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Because I have 3 stacks, I'm not getting dispelled. Can I turtle and grab him? I'm gonna try. Yeah, you can. Nice. Yeah, it would be nice if they could just transfer characters right now. I think it'd be the best change they could have done. But, I mean, yeah, I'm sure, like, because a lot of the times they make some of the, like, the new mode or whatever, it's a good portion of the mode is, like, it's tied to, like, a very, very specific, like, the way that the game functions and the way the game works. So, like, even if they wanted to change it, they literally sometimes physically would not be able to. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but listings, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, that's just damage. It tricks him and everything, but at some point I'm just doing way too much damage and he just turns around and smacks me down. That's so good. I can't even get mad. Oh man, is a new beta build? So we thought that maybe there's going to be one this week because it looks like they're still going to be doing updates I don't know for sure. Maybe one tomorrow, but it looked like there was gonna be another one. But maybe that's it. Maybe all beta development is like gone and done. Hard to tell, honestly. Not gonna lie. Really hard to tell. No idea. Want to log into pre-patch and get the Mechanome Heritage Armor for free? Is that a bug? That seems like a bug. Yeah, if you've never, unless if you've done the Heritage questline, I imagine it should just give you the armor. But if you've never done it before and literally never interacted with it, yeah, it seems like a bug. But like, I feel like with those kind of bugs, we take those, right? We take those. Those are the kind of bugs we actually do like. Free stuff. Who doesn't want free stuff? Well, this is a fun run. We'll take the W. Yeah, exactly. Major didn't have the chrono shift on the pre-patch. Like the PvP talent? Because it's supposed to be a PvP talent. I would have no idea then. Friend, I'm not sure. Not 100%, honestly. Should be okay, right? I shouldn't be spawning another circle. Yeah, I'm chilling. Trying to play mechanics here. That was fun. Yeah, so I'm doing way too much damage than I should be. I should not be getting this many explosive shots. Just one too many explosives from the grenades. It's not even the bombs themselves, just the explosives just don't have a... It's the bombs that can plant an explosive and things don't have an internal global cooldown. I'm so bad at that, dude. So bad at that. IGCD or something, right? Close enough. Jeez. Appreciate you, boys. That was fun. Good to be a roll out of it. When Walker plays so much worse than pre-patch? Hold on. No, we don't. I played a Windwalker. It plays pretty damn good. If you have been wasting, that is something that the Windwalker Discord also said, or Monk Discord rather. If you've been playing your class more wastefully on your resources, spamming your Tiger Palm almost to infinity, right, and not managing your resources correctly, you're gonna feel the most amount of changes and feel like it's sluggish and slow and gonna have gaps. But if you played correctly before, played previously, and are pretty good at the whole managing of resources because there's other forms of ways to gain chi, it should feel smooth. And I played it and it feels really smooth. That's something, but then again, I had experience with it on beta. I had to adjust to. But if you're playing it right now and it feels clunky, it may end up being management of resources angle. I love the Windlord burst windows. Yeah, they're pretty strong. Windlord is really good. Playing around Windlord is going to be even more important because it's going to be a big key if you play counter with a Celestial. Because after you press Windlord cooldown reduction, you're going to get big CDR on all your other like big abilities, like your Whirlwind Dragon Punch, your Rising Sun Kick, your Fist of Fury, and something else. But like since King Bane, kind of. But like yeah, I guess actually that's a good way to put it. It's very much like since King Bane. Yeah, in a way, I could agree with that. That's an interesting way of putting it. Think you want to play survival? You should play it. Sis, you should play it definitely. Like in pre-patch, you definitely want to play it. You should play Hunter in general because BM is doing Giga single target, while survival does AoE. Dalla, you were right. Rogue feels so bad. Bro, I told you. I wasn't telling you just to like spite you guys. I was telling you because I was telling you the truth. I was just trying to get the truth out, man. Rogue's damage is a little behind. By a little, I mean a lot. Hey, Nero, how you doing? I love the downpour, no longer a button. I know, dude, it's so good. Yeah, so now you drop down the healing rain and then you press downpour after. Yeah, it's really good. Just procs on healing rain. Exactly. How you doing? It's pretty good. It's pretty good as a button. Man of the people. Look, I am not a perfect human being. I make mistakes. I'm gonna make mistakes constantly. You know, I know myself. But like when I tell you like my main class and I'm just like it's not quite there. All I can do is tell you what my experience has been from the beta and just tell you how I feel. There are going to be some things that I like that other people don't. There are going to be some things that I don't like that other people do. But like with Rogue, I'm just telling you, I've been playing this class for years. And I'm telling you, like what they got going on in this pre-patch does not feel as good as it was on Dragonflight. Actually made it worse. Nerf Rogue, buff, DK, easy solution. Honestly, it'll make it that much easier for me to swap from Rogue on main and main a Death Knight or something. Or yeah, actually, yeah. If they did that, I would just main a DK. Like, I like Death Knight anyway. How you doing, brother chills? Saturday NA Duels. Friday EU. What is this clip? What is happening? Oh, what is this? Hold on. What is this? Look. See, if you've never done this fight, this is for rack. This gray lines kind of shows that the dragon is going to fly down the middle, right? The dragon is going to do the breath thing down the middle, spawn a bunch of ads. Right? He just turns. He just turned through the entire raid. What is that? That's so good. What is happening? Deacon out good? Death Knight very good. We just played one earlier. Death Knight pretty good. Death Knight pretty damn good. As a rogue main, can I talk about Outlaw and the playstyle with the removal of Shadow Dens cracked shit windows? Yeah, I could talk about it a little. Yeah, it won't take long. In your opinion, what changes will solve the rogue problem? Deleting them? Or like a holistic overview and like adjusting? Okay, we might as well talk about rogue for a second, yeah? So good, Dal, joining Saturday. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah. WTF. Yeah, for some reason he just churned on the entire raid. I'm ready. Shane. Yeah, let's do this. I'll talk about rogue, and then we'll do a key as a rogue. We'll do a dungeon as an outlaw rogue. How does that sound? We'll do that. Really, just don't telegraph my shit. Exactly. You did. Okay, so with rogue, so I guess, first of all, Shadow Dance, that is gone. How does Without a Trace with Double Vanish feel? This one you would think, oh, it basically shouldn't feel any different. It just vanishes instead of dances. It doesn't make any difference. The problem is you could cycle between a vanish and a dance, right? First you vanish, right? And then you'll dance. And by the time you're done dancing, vanish should be back up. So you get triple of these. You can still do that as Outlaw. You basically get 3 vanishes in a row, but then you're just stuck with only vanishes. You'll never get that vanish, dance, vanish combo ever again. Because you're just vanishing only during a drone rush, not constantly. That means you're going to get less crackshot windows in general. So it means you're going to have less uptime on your drone rush, which also kind of sucks. But there's only so much you can do with it, right? You literally just can't do much about it. That's just how it is. You can't do much about it. So it just kind of feels... And also they nerf crackshot like dispatches for free, so you're just doing less damage. There's no reimbursement. You're just doing less damage. They wanted to make crackshot less of an ability because of the double finisher thing that it does that allows you to have crazy cooldown reduction. What they should have done is probably just remove crackshot or just allow it to only use between the eyes without free dispatches, and then buff alternatives like green skin because they don't want us to have too much of a drone rush window, but we still have a crazy high drone rush window. Right, we're just going to switch over to Killing Spree, which moves your camera around and kind of makes you shake all over the place, which is not everybody enjoys it. And then you have a weaker crack shot, but like you still are going to basically focus on maintaining our drone rush as much as possible because there's no alternative. They essentially nerfed what makes this playstyle strong, but they didn't give us an alternative. They just nerfed it because they didn't want us doing this. But they didn't give us any alternatives, so basically you didn't nerf it. It's almost like they were like saying to us, never said it. They said like we didn't like how rogues have a crazy amount of adrenaline rush window, and it's like, okay, in most cases for most classes this means we want you to play an alternative playstyle. Let us reinforce other ways to play this class. They just wanted to scale it down. That's it. They didn't give us an alternative, so it just made what made us strong weaker. That's it. So we're just weaker. We just are. Like, it just sucks, and there's nothing you can do about it. They gave us like a damage buff, but like it basically made us do like the less damage than tanks, and made us do the same damage as tanks. So like tanks do more damage than rogues in some cases. And even if we were to tune it, it just like they just didn't give us like, they just need to change it. Like if they don't want us to sit there, get vanishes, to expand between the eyes over and over and over, like change this specifically. Or remove it, and then control our adrenaline rush uptime. How much adrenaline rush uptime do you want us to have? You want us to have less uptime? Okay, then you should also buff adrenaline rush to make it even better. Attach like a 20% damage buff window with it on a 3-minute cooldown. Because then it's like, okay, well at least you can consistently have adrenaline rush. It is a better cooldown. They don't get to use it as often, but when you do use it, it feels impactful. And Crackshot is gone. We'll just go back to using green skin. Or replace Crackshot with, I don't know, our current tier set. Like a lot of classes got better because they took some of the tier sets from this expansion, either from season 1, 2, or 3, usually from 2 and 3, and made them into talents, which is a good move because like those are some of the ways where they'll be able to really shape a class and playstyles. Our 4 set for this season and last season with the Roll of the Bones, where we just take one of the buffs and transfer it over, is very good, and it keeps us consistent. It takes away a lot of the RNG out of the spec. So we're back to being heavily RNG in the next expansion, so there's a lot more variance. Sometimes we'll do really well, sometimes we won't, depending on the buffs that we have. So that would make that playstyle better, right? You can just replace it with, keep it rolling, but then have it on the left-hand side, so you can have more control in your buffs. Do you know how many people will like it? And that would make keep it rolling better too, because right now keep it rolling gets knocked out of the way, and you can't really play Echo and Reprimand as effectively. Yeah, that's essentially the problem with it. Also, there's a lot of like a myriad of bugs, like underhanded, upper hand, bracelet with breaks blade flurry, a lot of the times, and you just won't know it ever. You just won't tell you. It'll say, oh, you have a blade flurry for 12 seconds, and then, oh, it's gone. Where'd it go? I don't know. I don't know. I got nothing to say. Yeah, how the changes in PvP though. They are doing some tuning for PvP for classes. They've done some for hunters, mages, and warlocks, but nothing crazy or big overhauls. I'm sure there's going to be like a big post as we get closer to the releases, expansion chills for big tuning. But basically whatever Death Knights get right now on PvE, it just transfers directly into PvP. It doesn't, there's no like down, they're not scaling anything down or up. It just, right now you're just getting like direct conversion as is onto our characters. What's it, BH? So Dal, okay, cool. I'll join the dungeon. We'll show you guys what this is like. Right? We'll show you what's it all like. There we go. We'll do Bracken High. Thank you so much for back, man. Appreciate it. We'll do it on the Rogue so we can get a good one out of the way. So that's basically the problem with Rogues. As for like the things that would make it better, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't really even know. Crackshot, I think if you were to remove it and replace it with someone else, would allow him to control Adrenaline Rush. So you don't have Adrenaline Rush all the time, but then you could scale Adrenaline Rush to be a better button, give it like a damage buff. I think would help us a lot, because I feel like right now the spec is self-sustained, which is good in some situations, but that makes it better, worse in others. And most classes that are doing well right now have like a visible burst window. Because like that's where a lot of the end boss fights, like you're gonna, like why Sub Rogue is so good, because they have very specific burst windows and you can really move those windows in different areas, right? You need better burst for like those ads whenever people get rooted, you can move sub burst into that slot. You need maybe those ads that come out on Ferrac, or maybe like a big window shield with Ferrac gets, and you need burst in there, you can just gotta adjust it with your vanishes to move the cooldowns a little quicker back, or get him back a little quicker. And stuff like that, right? For Outlaw, we just gotta have consistent damage, but this means that our uptime is really, like, having constant uptime on a boss and on ads on anything we fight is important, and just not getting uptime means just damage loss. Whereas sub, like a boss lands, you could send your burst in, boss flies away, and you're fine. Like, uptime, it sucks, not great for you, but like you did majority of your damage, inside of those cooldowns. And if the Outlaw had more impact inside of CDs, I think it would have been in a better spot. You know what I mean? Literally, it's a pirate ship in the background where the pirate ship. Exactly. Like, they could have also done a lot of cool stuff like that, too. Like, all rogues really would like to see is, like, more consistent roll the bones, because then it would just make the playstyle less frustrating. Like, this season has been really, really fun. Crackshot has been fun in terms of, like, the burst that he offers, but, like, not everybody likes the whole, like, the resets and the calm points and dealing with that. And, like, having to maintain cooldowns up at all times. They could scale back some of the cooldowns we have, right? Like, we don't really need to have a billion different cooldowns here and there. And, like, the playstyle itself could also be just fine if it was Sinister Strikes and Pistol Shots. Like, ambushes are cool. Having ambushes as a playstyle is fine. Having Sinister Strikes be replaced by ambush automatically makes it better. And that's probably what they could have done a lot more. It's not having to, like, you know, spec into ambushes and having, like, all those buttons on your bars or whatever. That probably would help a ton. Yeah, it's not a bad spec. It's just like the way that they went about it, it worked for Season 3 and worked for Awakening. But it's like they started to make some changes for War Within, but it feels like they never finished it. And we're just kind of stuck with leftovers. You know, because a lot of the other classes like Mages, Hunters, Warlocks, Warriors, Death Knights, it feels like they've gotten changes and then more iterations and then more iterations. But they probably would have been in a bad spot too if like the first set of changes they gotten and they just left them because they weren't perfect, but they got those classes to the final conclusion. And it feels like with rogues, they never got us to the final conclusion. I mean, there's even a cooldown thing for subtlety, right? Or Black Rook Hold is not Black Rook Hold. It is, oh god, that's so weird. Dragonflight, Brackenheight. There we go. Now I got it. Took a second. I'm not used to that screen at all. All those portals everywhere. Feels like, oh, that works too. They never got, yeah, they just never took rogues to the final conclusion and we just kind of got leftovers. And like, Assassin feels great. And I feel like if you are going to play rogue, Assassin is a good one to invest into, just in terms of play and feel alone. Sub is fine, you just won't have that cooldown reduction. What was I going to say? Vanish cooldown reduction talents, on the beta, they had a blue post that says, we nerfed it. In the blue post, they nerfed it, but on the beta, for the last 2 months, it never got nerfed. They never went back to fix it. So it's like, just, they haven't, whoever is tuning rogues just never, like, put effort into us. And never went back to, like, make sure that we are actually, like, nerfed, as they said in the blue post. It's things like that, right? Monks, I like monks a lot. Monks are really good. This is the final stage, right? Yeah, if it's beta is in the last month. Last month of beta. And here we are, man. Kinda wish we had a hero talents. Dude, same. They're pretty cool. Not all of them, though, but, like, they add a little bit of fun, but, like, you still see 90% of what your class can do now. But, yeah, hero talents, like, for Death Knight in particular, with a rider would have been amazing right now. Because it just would have been so nice, dude. It's a huge convenience feature. Dima had an issue to expansions when it was remade, or almost to expansions. This should be happening in the class anymore. True, I just... Like, look, they have the people that are really care about classes that could do it correctly, like mages, warlocks, death knights, warriors. All those classes, they did a really good job in War Within. A really good job. It's just, some classes got attention and others didn't. Demon Hunter, Priest, and Rogue, I feel like, are the three that got the least amount of attention and changes. Even though there's a lot of requests, like, Priest, I think, is functional. Disc and Holy doesn't get a lot of play, but it's functional. It may just need tuning, but not. It's not. Didn't get a lot of new stuff. Demon Hunter, same thing, right? It doesn't really feel all that new or that different. But like, if it's tuned well, it's kind of functional, kind of. Yeah. For rogues, they just make us weaker, and they never like tuned or anything. And even if you tune it, it just made the playstyle feel a little slower and less good. You know what I mean? I guess for Demon Hunter, you could also say, like, for Demon Hunter and Priest, like, they are also worse in a way, because they don't have the current tier sets that make it a little bit more better. You know what I mean? So I guess you could argue that they're also not as great as they could be, to be honest. I can decide if I'm actually happy when I need the healers to heal DPS. Yeah, I think that's going to be interesting. I think they're not trying to make healers, like, all of a sudden, all they do is heal. Necessarily, right? Healers are still you know, in that support role, I'd say. I'm probably gonna die here. Or not. Or not. Currently not dead. I'm probably gonna die now, though. We can go vanish. Then at least I can maybe just reset the aggro or attention. Not even aggro. And like with killing spree, you kind of have to put yourself in danger now as a rogue, so it's like even scarier on that front too. Right, little things like that. It's like, why do I have to put myself in danger? Why isn't killing spree like a little immunity in PvE or something, right? Or I don't know, makes it maybe so that I'm killing spree, but I'm not like switching around positions, getting behind a character or whatever. Is that guy offline? Don't tell me he literally went offline after first pull. Tell me he just DC'd and he's like, oops, sorry guys, quick DC. That'd have been the worst. Oh no, looks like he's back. Looks like he is back. Imagine, that would be the worst. Hopefully somebody has cleanses, because I don't have cleanses. Me rogue, me no cleanse. Me no useful. And like this is about 8 targets I'm hitting right now, right? That's about should be the peak of like my damage of what I should be able to do. 8 targets, which is a perfect like outlaw field. And this is the most damage I can do. And I'm pressing my buttons, I'm doing everything I can. I'm spamming my killing sprees, all that. I am doing what I can, where I can, chat. I promise you. I promise you. Sorry guys, a recent build coming to live. I can't find it forever. For beta, I haven't announced like a beta build yet. No. I assume there should be one this week. Or at least that's the assumption at the moment. Should be one. It's like last week. But yeah, like you can kind of see the damage that Outlaw is doing, even in AoE. It's just like not really doing anything. This should be my bread and butter. Like this strong element of the spec is the AoE damage, but you can kind of see where we're at with it. And again, I don't want to sit there and complain. I just want to. It's more like I just want to direct you to. Here's my performance right now. I'm literally doing everything I was doing before. Sorry if I have any errors. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, he might just want to remove whatever add-ons he's got. It's got to be a problem. Got to be a bit of an issue. Nothing you can do about it. Like it's just, you know, pre-patch. Happens over time. I would have been better if I had Soothe. Or like a... Not Soothe, but a Shiv. Same thing, I guess. Uh-oh. Hope let her die insta. Try not to die. Trying to cleave. Trying to interrupt. Try to do whatever I can. Oh, that guy might, yeah, he got aggroed. Ever since BFA, where the tank roll was put, where the tank roll was to put and then run, they always hated tanking. Always. I tried healing it up, but I keep up with the damage. I'm told now. Making the damage more fluid makes the healing nicer. Yeah, they gotta be very, very careful with it though. Like the whole point of making damage like intake more fluid. For Blood DK is like the only tank right now where damage does not feel fluid. You still are getting spiked super, super hard. You know what I mean? You get spiked really hard in health. But like that's kind of the mechanic of that tank. You just get spiked and then you do big healing because of that spike. That's like the main mechanic of how you get healed as that. I just don't really, like, if they can adjust that one specifically, I think it'll be mostly fine. You know, I'm not even sure my blade flare is working there. Like it is on, I just, because of the bug, it sometimes like it won't actually, it says it's on, but it's not actually working.
I need to target something first.
So I might just have to start spamming blade flare a lot more regularly. Somebody just rushed the stage. Oh, really? Uh-oh, that's not good. Because of the, I don't know if you guys will pay attention to world events, but that's interesting. That's not good. Can we just stop living through like exciting moments in history? Way too many, dude. One too many of them. One too many. Living through a global pandemic was enough. Could we stop? Could we just chill? I don't have a way to heal that, by the way. I don't know if you got a bell for anything. I'm gonna die if I do this, don't I? Vanishing also kind of troll, isn't it? Yeah, kind of troll. Oh, Lord. A lot of bugs. A lot of bugs. A lot of bugs for certain. What is this? Also, can you guys look at the damage I'm doing right now? This is the most damage that I can do at the moment. Literally the most. It's a 3-target cleave, and I'm literally, like, trying to make the most about a play here. What am I looking at? What is this? What is this? Is this survival? Or is this arcane mage? Oh, survival. Yeah, look at this guy. 5 mil. 15 mil. 15 mil. 15 mil. Exactly, look at that. He's spiking. Even this guy's like, hey, whoa, that's unfair. I feel you, bud. But you got outmatched, mage. No longer a world of magecraft anymore. Get out of here. Get out of here, Harry Potter. Probably have the worst trinket for keys right now, honestly. I probably do. That's okay. I'm probably the worst class for keys anyway, so we could be a pair together like that. Death and Unholy better for rating if you're aware. Hard to tell what's going to be good for rating. Just gonna tell you right now. Like, none of the classes have been finalized in tuning. But if you mean like in terms of utility, Death Knights are pretty good. Uh-oh. 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 Give him a second. He's cooking. Oh, he's really cooking. Oh, he is cooking. Interesting. I like this. I don't mind that. Need to trick some more. Oh, okay, okay. Now we're cooking. Hold on. Now it's a real pull. I'm gonna die. Or not. I'm not gonna die. I forgot the hasty killing spree. So like the more haste you have, the faster killing spree can do this damage, kind of like a blade storm. Although it definitely does not feel like as strong as a blade storm. Let me tell you. Are you just pulling? Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on. Not my spec. Oh no, dude. 8 targets, please. 8 targets maximum, please. I can do more than that. I'm gonna not blade storm or killing spree that. I do like the little break you get with killing spree. To just like consider your life choices and just like start to think. Just it's a little moment that gives you like a pause to think about your life choices. Like, how did I end up here playing this class out of all the classes? There's so many other better options than this. I should probably start exploring them, and then you get back into things. You know what I mean? It's just a little thought exercise. Seriously, dude. Please, Blizzard, help Rogue. Save it. Save it, please. Save it. We'll see a preseason nerf? I hope not. I hope not. I don't think they'll be doing any like pre-patch nerfs, if anything. I feel like if they are doing any nerfs, they'll probably do them like after the season begins. I don't think... I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some tuning while we're still in beta. But I think if any tuning, I think it's probably going to be after the season begins. So like, expect nerfs for classes? I don't really know. I could see Death Knight getting nerfed, mostly from their PvE angle. But I don't think that's necessarily will translate into PvP. It's not like we're seeing Death Knights all of a sudden running amok everywhere. Like, we see a few Death Knights here and there, like, PvPing, but it's not like they're arcane mages or anything that have been kind of nuts for the last few weeks. Based on current tuning, you never know, right? I'm gonna cloak and run in. My class, man, it does nothing. It's oh, this boss is bugged, by the way. Yeah, the boss is super dead. Second, he'll die in the first one. This boss for some reason just loses all health of the first suck. For some reason. Yeah, he's gonna consume a guy and then he's gonna lose all his health. Yep. He just dies for some reason. For some reason, the mechanic just kills him now. He just takes a huge chunk of damage and health. For whatever reason. He's bugged. Boss just instant dies. I don't really know why. Frost only? You think so? So our Death Knight's Unholy better than if you were... Yeah, hard to tell. I know that Unholy was doing really good in rate testing. Like, it was doing some giga numbers. I don't know. I think both of them are going to be good. I think you'll have at least one Fury, if not Arms Warrior, and probably Unholy, if not Frost. You have at least one of each class. As for, like, what's better... Hard to tell, man. It really is. It really is. Pull him more? No. He's gonna kill the boss. Yeah, dude. Exactly. The boss, I guess, as of this update, they added him like a taste sensor. So now he's tasting the unwashed masses that play this video game. So he's just like, he just dies to that alone. Stinky monks, man, you know what I mean? I'm hitting 3 mobs with the most amount of damage I can while I'm cleaving. Literally the most amount of damage I can pull off. And I'm doing 400k DPS. Fun. I guess I did a little bit close to like 500 for a second without trinket, but that's really about it. I like, and the boss is standing in traps too, so I can't even killing spree the boss. Killing spree is another button. If they change it so the killing spree no longer like makes you pounce on a target, but instead start killing spree, but you can still choose where you stand and where you move. Like literally change your positionals and adjust and move left and right while still going through animation of killing spree. I feel like it'll be a much more usable of a button. Kind of like a Rogue's version of Blazestorm, essentially. I think it'd be perfectly okay. Like kind of like how Demon Hunter, you know how they use like dance and they kind of start moving around all over the place, but it's just an animation that still control like where the character goes. I feel like if they change that killing spree to be just that specifically, I think it'll be fine. Just in its current state, I don't really know. It's gonna put us in danger. Like, they want us to use the button, which is fine. I like killing spree. I haven't used it in a long while, but yeah. Can I stab these guys? Yeah, I can. Man, not my spec. Hashtag not my spec. Yeah, it's starting to feel like it, man. Definitely starting to feel like it. And I tried assassination. It was kind of okay in keys. It wasn't like any really better. It was solid. But it wasn't like the solution. Uh-oh. I'm gonna also see what my uptime of Adrenaline Rush was for this run. Because they did say, like, in the blue post, they wanted to just have less uptime of Adrenaline Rush. But I'm pretty sure I basically had almost constant uptime of it the entire time. Yeah, and the killing spree can technically delay the damage that I take if I'm hit while I'm doing it. But it still is a ton of damage. Like, it'll take me out really fast. I'm complaining. I should stop complaining. We got a mob over there. I'm gonna pull it. Or no? Oh, I swear to God, if I get hit by that. Yeah, actually, no, killing spree doesn't protect you from debuffs, too. It's like, you can actually just take a debuff that you weren't supposed to. Yeah, there's a mob over there just casting into us. We can't do anything about that. Just have to deal with it. Maybe BM Hunter could, like, send a pet at him. Or kick him. Or I guess that works, too. Kick him. Yeah, now we're eating all these stacks. Now we're eating the debuffs. Oh no. Gotta kill it. The orb went away. A little faster than I expected it to. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Or not. Got lucky? That's gonna be the worst part about Rogue. Like, am I gonna get hit or am I gonna get lucky? That's just how the gameplay is gonna be. At this point, I would just like no crack shot, just have a pistol shots and green skin and everything hit a little harder, but like no cooldown reduction. At this point, I'll be okay with it, honestly. I trade that at this point. Used to be the best part about Outlaw Rogue is the cooldown reduction, but if Blizzard can't do it correctly, then I don't want it anymore. Take me back to simple chimes. There we go. Damn. How do we do? Dal, what's up? I'll head to my man. Sup, bro? So, how you doing, my man? You got percent? Or is that it? Okay, that is percent. Dude, look. I guess 500k DPS could be worse, right? I guess could be lower. That's about the best I can do. That's better than I thought I was gonna do, honestly. But man, yeah. Look at the dispatches. They're so weak compared to like normal between the eyes. It's noticeable. It is noticeable. And the uptime of Adrenaline Rush, drum roll please, 73%. So like it's still really high. It's not like at the 80 or 90, but 73 is still really, really high. So I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Yeah, TY for the key. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Best class for Doctor and Dwarf. I think I can play whatever you want, but I think Death Knights or any tanks usually play Dark Iron or normal Dwarf because they can cleanse themselves, and that could be a very, very useful feature. Or if you just want a PvP. Unless you're looking for like thematics, I think a Warrior or a Death Knight Dark Iron Dwarf are pretty cool. Just the thematics of it. I think like a Hunter or a Pally also works pretty well. But like you can play whatever you like. Play whatever you like, honestly. Big thanks for the key. Sad because image. Stop on an alt or something. Yeah. Suffuse Cleaver. Did they nerf the size of it? Oh yeah, they did nerf the size of the Suffuse Cleaver. What the hell? It actually is tiny now. You see a big axe. Thanks, friend. Anytime, man. I appreciate you for the key. I appreciate you for the key. Thank you. Don't thank me. Thank you. Gotta get rid of this. I don't want to do the Susker quests. Reset today for prep for War Within. Gotta set up all the add-ons and stuff again. Yeah, now is a pretty good time to do it. Now's a pretty good time to do it. If you need like, you probably don't need it, but if you want like any resources for classes or how to play or whatever, I got you. But like Wowhead is always exists, you know what I mean? So you know your way around things. What is the teleport to spellbook before a key? It's just a spellbook. It's a lot different. This is just spellbook right now. Like I have my rogue abilities, and in general I have all my teleports from all other expansions. They just are in a very different format that I'm used to, right? I got my ports from BFA, from when those dungeons came back for Keystones and Dragonflight, my Cataclysm portals, my Dragonflight portals, my Legion portals, Pandaria portal, 1 for Jade Serpent, Temple of Jade Serpent, my Shadowlands portals, which I think I'm missing 1. I think I don't have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I have 8. No, I am missing 1. I think it is not Sanguine Depths. Not the other side. Theater, Spires, Necrotic Quake, Plaguefall. I don't have Tyrann Asai. I guess I never got a Tyrann Asai. I guess I'll be able to get it in War Within then. My 4 WAD ones. Yeah, I just never seen them in that kind of like a format, because on the beta, right, we get to not copy our characters, we just get to create a character for testing. So I never really just seen them like laid out like this. It just, I was not used to it. I was trying to like figure out where they go. Just unusual for me, seeing how they were laid out and whatever. But yeah. Like rogues have gotten some cool stuff. Like Cut to the Chase is really cool. Like your finisher extends the duration of your slice and dice. I think that is really good. I'm glad they added this in, right? That was like a really good decision, because I don't need to refresh slice and dice. I gotta set it up, and as long as I'm constantly using abilities, I can just focus on combat. I don't need to ever refresh slice. I guess it's out there you never really had to, because you played with underhanded upper hand before, but yeah. Yeah, but like I did literally all the buttons that I normally do whenever I'm doing keys. They didn't give us anything back, they just made us weaker. Right? Also, damage taken. I'm pretty sure I increased the amount of damage I take now, don't I? Damage taken. Yeah, I take more damage now to all the bolts, but I'm killing spree and all of that. So I guess I'm staggering it, so at least the healer is not having to like have to deal with that damage instantly. But it still has an ability that puts the rogue in harm's way. Killing spree. And I feel like they need to change the animation so you don't like jump on a mob and strike him. I know the thematics of it are cool, but like it just does not work. How do you get them? You get them by completing the keystones on, used to be on a +20, now it's a +10. So when you finish in time a key on a +10 difficulty, you get the portal to that dungeon, and it just lets you take a portal straight to that dungeon. It's just one of those cool little things that when you do Mythic Plus and you push keys, it's like a little bonus. It's not like, it's not not super advantageous or pay to win or whatever, or at least doesn't feel like it. But it's just kind of cool. They used to do those back when they initially launched challenge mode dungeons in Pandaria, and when you finish those dungeons, they would give you a portal to those dungeons. And then they did the same thing for WoD, and when they changed the system of dungeons to Mythic Plus, they started doing that for like Legion dungeons. I think they did it for Legion dungeons. Did they actually? I'm not even sure. But I'm pretty sure they did. I thought they did. I don't think they did. Hold on. Didn't they start doing the portals in BFA? Or was it Shadowlands that did portals? I don't even remember. But one expansion that did it. Did they rework Rogue? Nope. They didn't even touch us. They they nerfed us 2 months ago, and they kind of kept us this way. No, we just got like a weaker version of Shadowlands. And then they reworked Rogue Talent Tree, so at least kill speed is in a better spot. But then they made us stack haste because the genre rush no longer gives us like passive what is it? Passive cooldown reduction. Now it instead scales off of haste, so now we have to stack haste, so we have less versatility to put points into. So it's essentially like more stats gotta go in, more of a gear is gonna have to go into a stat that's not nearly good. Only good because of this. So it's almost makes it mandatory to a degree, which just kind of hurts us. And then they nerf like the main talent that we use for all builds. They said they want us to have less uptime in Adrenaline Rush. We still have a really high uptime. So they nerfed like the build that we've been playing, and normally for classes when they do that, they usually give you like, okay, we'll nerf this playstyle, but alternatively we'll buff something else to encourage you to experiment with other builds. They did the nerfing part, and they never got it back to like buffing anything else. Yeah, gotta go sleep. Appreciate you for coming by. Would you consider maining it or not? I would like to ideally just go into the next expansion maining Rogue. I've been playing this class for so long, but like, dude, every time I'm on the beta, when I play Rogue, even with our hero talents, it doesn't improve. It doesn't get better. We have capstones that actually make our class do less damage, right? It's that messed. It's that just completely, like, it's abysmal. Pretty abysmal. They put zero effort into Rogue. They nerfed us and then left us that way. And it's like, oh, okay, we're not getting the fix until like season 2 or season 3 by the looks of things. It is not, this is not it, Chief. This is not it. So ideally, I would like to keep playing the class that I've been playing for years now. It's my favorite playstyle. There's like the thematics of a Rogue, the stealth ability, right? It's just, there's so much to love about it in terms of just personal play and personal enjoyment. But like, man, we do no damage. So you know, most people are not even going to want to play it. And we don't really feel better. We feel worse than we were doing in Dragonflight. And our capstones are crap. No capstones. Hero talents are the worst of any class. And I played every class. Maybe like Felskar. Oh, maybe like Demon Hunter ones are pretty boring. But like even the boring ones for survival are at least like very effective. Like the spell. Keep getting them wrong. I almost said Spellslinger. Sentinel. Even if it's boring and kind of passive, it's highly effective. You are cranking damage with that, and it's probably gonna tune it, but like at least it's off the bat really effective. For Rogue, not effective at all. You don't feel them whatsoever. They don't improve or change or do nothing. In fact, if you, some of them like Trickster, if you take talent into the capstone, you actually do less damage by putting up your capstone. Imagine if you were like, oh, okay, here's a hero talent, and here's the most powerful trait at the very bottom, and when you talent into it, it makes you weaker. So you just literally untalent out of it, and then you run dungeons and raids without it. Like, every other class has something to look forward to. We don't. Like, honestly, I would take Rogue, like, roll us back to season 3 of Dragonflight, remove hero talents, and like, we'll actually be in a better spot without hero talents. Like, they put zero effort into this class. And it's like, I'm hoping there will be a beta build at some point that fixes this, but even if you were to take what Rogues are and like just amp the damage so they're closer to other classes, maybe Assassination would feel kind of okay to play. Because it's more or less very, very similar. In fact, some parts of it are even better. But that's like the only spec. The subtlety loses that. It's probably going to play less into the cooldown reduction vanish thing, so it's going to be very like on rails CD, which I guess like it's fine if you liked it before the vanish setup to start doing. But I felt like the Vanish was more interesting that way because it could move your cooldowns and adjust them, and it was just kind of fun working around with them. But Outlaw just worse. And does no damage. So, yeah. Auto attack talents so far DK very strong. I'm surprised. They're really good. And they get even better once you get into the Deathbringer because it allows you 2 more stacks of the auto attack. And if you play dual wield, those auto attacks can actually be quite strong. Like the auto attack down, yeah, it's really good. How the bugs looking today for new maintenance? After today's maintenance, like the game, it's a little more stable. I am randomly getting DC'd from like BNet services, so like I lose everything. I can't talk to my guildies once in a while. And I think Warbound Bank is still all kinds of stuff for me. Pretty sure it still doesn't work. I did the quest, but it still does not work for me at all. It says bank has been used by another member of a warband. But I have no idea what that means. I got the item for like to access it, but it still does not work. Yeah, so I have no idea. I'll probably need to put in like a post or to open a ticket or something. I was thinking about playing Rogue, but not anymore. I think this what you should do is at least like if you wanted, if you were planning on playing a Rogue in the next expansion, I would just be very cautious. And this is what I would do. Because maybe they'll fix rogues in like last hour of the night, right? Last final build of beta, and they fixed rogue, and it's actually just fine. It's perfectly okay, and it's like recommended even, right? Last second they fixed rogue in literally last hour. I would still do this. If you were planning on playing a rogue, that's what I would do. Blizzard confirms that current class trees and pre-patch are intended. Huh? For Paladin, they mean? What is this? Just want to clarify, we implemented the class trees for this patch as intended. This is not a bug. So like Paladin and Shaman have an old talent trees? Huh. Okay, weird. Okay, so I guess some classes don't have the full talent trees. I thought it looked like a bug. But your Mystery Scaling, final boss of Mythic Dragonfly Dungeons bugged, and Tindral. Okay, yeah, final boss just not working. Cool. Apparently Tindral also bugged as well. Fun. What was I trying to say earlier? Yeah, like, so if you're looking to play a Rogue in the next expansion, I feel like there might be some possibility that Rogue will come out okay. But like, don't ruin your own experience, right? Don't ruin your experience in the next expansion. I want you guys to have a good experience. This is what I'm going to be doing as somebody who's been maining Rogue for the last couple of expansions. I'm going to level Rogue as my very first character. But immediately, as soon as I hit max level, I'm going to go level another character. Anything. Death Knight, Warrior, Warlock, Mage, Hunter, Shaman. Any one of those choices are fantastic options right now. Because there's like at least one spec that's going to be viable for like endgame stuff. This is what I would do too. If you're planning on playing a Rogue next expansion, like maybe they'll fix us. But like, I don't want you to spend the entire like first season expansion absolutely frustrated. So prepare to level a second character. Like get a second character ready, right? Just know that if you really want to get the most out of the game, be ready to get a second character rolling. It's going to be a good idea. A very, very good idea. Because then, like, if Rogue is just not fixed and it's just broken, at least, like, you're playing a class you're enjoying. Because where Rogues are right now, like, people are just having Rogues in raid to begin with. Because you can just grab another class that does more damage than Rogue. Like, yeah, you're losing out on, like, 3.6. Is it 3.6? Atrophic? Yeah, 3.6 damage reduction. But, like, you're getting like 20% more damage. So the boss dies 20% faster, I guess. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Yeah, monks are level 100. When monk are still flying play too. Monks are really cool too, yeah. What time is it now? Reroll Frost DK? Yeah, now would be the time to reroll Frost DK. And I played earlier shows at my item level because he's still in season 3 gear. He's running around with 490s, 500 dudes, and just doing fine. I need to gear that thing because it's doing insane numbers right now. Fire Mage and Arms Warrior, my mains War Within. Those are good options. Fire Mage I like a lot for Frostfire. Warrior is also really fun too. Like I think Warrior, if you like it, you like it. I feel like some people like Furious, some people like Arms. I always had a soft spot for Arms. Yeah. Because I think it would be nice for someone who was used to main Outlaw Rogue. Like, oh, that's a good question actually. I think a Windwalker Monk is an awesome choice because it's a lot of mobility. And you're managing energy and chi is kind of similar to common points. Not exactly the same, but it's similar. But also, I feel like if you want to play someone that's like very much like an Outlaw Rogue, I'd say like a Fury Warrior is like an Outlaw Rogue. You leap in, kind of like how you grapple hook around, you cleave things kind of passively, and you do some big hits here and there. Mod is that gun, but it still feels really fun. I'd say even like, that's about the only classes that kind of feel like an Outlaw Rogue. But like, as an Outlaw, I enjoy Affliction Warlock, and I enjoy Demonology, and I enjoy Arcane Mage a lot. They're not quite melee, they don't really feel that way, but maybe those will be the classes that you would enjoy also. I know Blizzard and what will be doing. True. Yeah. Not the first time. Prosecco real and nice and holding pretty legit too. Blood sucks. Blood does not suck. Well, yes it does, because it's literally vampiric and it literally lives by sucking the life out of their targets with death tricks and stuff. So yes, it does suck actually. Actually, yes it does. Should we play some Blood DK? That was what's busted. Because I do have some time. Actually, I don't even know if are we raiding today? I feel like we should be raiding, but I don't know if the boss is getting buffed. I don't know if we should be raiding. Probably not, honestly. So many classes to pick because of map remix leveling so fast. Yeah. So many classes. Hell, even Evoker is really good too. I don't know how Evoker damage is right now. It looked like Devastation was a little behind on damage, but Aug is getting quite a bit of play. Preservation should also be pretty strong too. Their tiers have become a talent. Yeah, but in pre-patch, certain classes definitely doing more damage than normal, but like, I'm thinking of them from a beta perspective, because a lot of them start to scale much better when you get to max level. You get some actual endgame gear. Has Havoc DH, for the most part, it is about the same, but it seems a little undertuned right now. Seems like one of the classes that's kind of okay, but a little undertuned. At least on a beta. But in terms of playstyle, in terms of gameplay, it is literally the same. They did not get a single new talent point or a single new talent change, except for Vengeance. But Havoc, same, exactly the same. Dev has okay, consistent damage, but their burst is far cry from season 1. Yeah, it's a lot better once you get into the it's a lot better, I think, once you get into the beta. But like in current like pre-patch, it's a little all over the place. How's it going, Dalaran? Still your main? I would like it to be max. I would like it. I'm still waiting, but I am in that time waiting. I'm just having fun on other classes and gearing them. Yeah, ideally, I would like to go into this expansion being like, I'm maining a rogue, because it's been the class that I played for years. But like, I also don't want to have an awful time with the expansion, and I'd rather play something that I enjoy, maybe something that's viable, but more importantly, something that I personally enjoy. But rogues right now, like even if we got like a big damage amp, it would still be kind of unenjoyable to play Outlaw in the current state, because it's just worse. Kind of sucks, honestly. But what can you do? I'm still waiting though. Hopefully we'll get an actual beta build this week. I don't know. Look, maybe we'll get one tomorrow. Who knows, right? Because I haven't seen any blue posts or anything on Blizzard end. But then again, apparently like they're still having like a lot of issues on their end. The guy that usually manages like all the announcements and stuff, he has a Twitter account and he's basically like, please, I'm so tired, please take it easy on me. So maybe they're still trying to put up way too many fires with the pre-patch, because it was kind of like what the whole like crowd storm thing happened, right? Where what's the crowd storm happened? It was like a security thing that a lot of companies use, and I guess Blizzard got affected too, because it basically bricked a bunch of PCs, and essentially they were trying to restore everything. Everybody were trying to restore everything on their end, so they had to do that. Then the pre-patch came out, right? And there was some issues there too. All that. Joy equals win. I play Warzone respect, but I don't care, dude. Survival, you mean, or BM? What respect? Because both of them are really good right now, and they're pretty okay. Like BM SCADA doesn't scale nearly as well for a level 80, but Survival is looking really good. I'm actually very happy Survival is getting played a lot right now. Although it's bugged right now, but still, yeah. Beta was down today. What is it down? So maybe build later tonight or tomorrow. If beta is down, that's good news then, because then hopefully we'll get a build at some point. But yeah. With that being said, are we raiding tonight? I guess that's what I want to know, because like apparently fighting a few bosses are completely bugged, and it's like really difficult to do. Trying to see. Yeah, now that what is it, the Farag turn, that's gonna look at my kill Discord. Let's say BM and survival way above MM. Yeah, yeah. I mean, BM is doing some cranking some big numbers with their extra pets like the Haughty and Fenrir, which count as dire beasts, and tier set is like doing some wonders for him. And survival right now, I don't know how much damage is doing compared to MM, but MM is not doing better over like on the beta. Fortunately, my heart belongs to Marks. Oh, okay. Yeah, hopefully Marks is not that bad. I guess what I could do is I do have a friend that actually only exclusively play Marks, and he's like really good hunter. Silly. So I might hit him up, see what he says about Marks. But yeah, hopefully they'll because Marks right now plays okay on the beta. Like we see quite a bit of Marks hunters. I mean, survival is very popular too, but marksmanship I think is pretty close to it. I've been able to do quite a bit of damage in keys, for example, both on overall and like big pulls, big bursts. It doesn't seem to be that bad. It just is really boring hero talents, like between Sentinel and Dark Ranger, which is kind of like, you know, a bit of a disappointment for a name like a Dark Ranger, right? It doesn't fit the Dark Ranger aesthetic at all. Have we tried Assassin? I did, yeah, I did play Assassin a bit. The climbing ladder, Assassin feels okay, right? None of the rogues really do a lot of damage ahead of each other. Assassin is the only one that feels okay, and the only one that sims good for single target right now. Like it's at least simming for like 400k DPS and pre-patch. So it's like the spec that you would probably play if you're raiding, if you actually care about damage. But like it's a drop in a bucket when you're doing like 400 and BM hunters are doing like 900, 700, 600. You know what I mean? It's a little, yeah. It's a little all over the place. Some classes are a little skewed over one another. But Assassin for the most part feels okay. It doesn't feel like, it doesn't really get better with hero talents. Because he has like what, Fate Bound, which is passive, and then Deathstalker, which is very passive and generally kind of weak. But they're like okay. They're alright, like playstyle wise, rotationally. They're mostly fine. Not having Dance and Kingsbane and all that, and having them nerfing Kingsbane kind of sucks though. But yeah, I think they got some cool talents, like Spike is fine. Some of the other talents they got also are fine as well. But yeah, it's just kind of, you just kind of whatever. It's all over the place a little, I'd say. I also do want to see what is the, maybe what I need actually, because apparently Assassin should be simming really well in keys, but I don't really know if it's what kind of build people are playing for it. Actually gonna look now. I'm trying to figure out what town setup people are playing. There's a couple of different builds. What about this game? Okay, so it does show the talents now. Oh, okay, here's a very different build. That's probably the problem for me. Hold on. I need to do this, because I was playing like a build that was recommended by Wowhead, but I don't think that's what like Assassin really plays into. It doesn't play into those strengths. Yeah, it doesn't play into the Dragon Temper blades. I would need to adjust it by leaving this completely. Apparently you don't play double shiv. Play fan, that's fine. You don't play this either. You play this. Yeah, that'll probably be a little better, because then you could kind of just focus in on Big Kingsbane window with double poison and really amp it while focusing on the dots. Oh, this also picks up Serrated Bone Spike though. We give something up for it though. What am I missing? It gives something up for it. Oh, it doesn't do this. Okay. Yeah, not only having one Shiva is going to be interesting to play, but apparently that's the build though. So I was trying it out and like, what is it? I want to see if I have the other dungeon. Yeah, and there I was like, I thought it was kind of okay. Like it feels kind of decent, but like something about it felt missing. And I couldn't put my finger on it, but that makes sense actually. Yeah, I should probably run this again. Is Outlaw D tier? Is there a lower tier than D tier? Like an E tier. I don't think it's F tier, but it's definitely an E. As an I don't want it in my raid. Rogue grip, yeah. But then my friend, rolling Rogue for the first time, we'll just say main difference between Outlaw and subs, a PvP guy. Outlaw is more consistent when it comes to its damage output. It has a very not like strict set of cooldowns where you are encouraged to use cooldowns pretty regularly. Whereas sub, you might actually like save cooldowns for very specific moments, and you're very structured, right? Every single dance, you want to land a kidney shot, cross CC, do as much damage as you can, where you either force cooldowns or score a kill. And you play around cooldowns every single time. You don't need to be in there fighting, backstabbing, auto-attacking constantly. It's perfectly fine if you want to peel behind the pillar. Right, so resets are pretty normal. Whereas Outlaw, you want to be aggressively playing, constantly hitting stuff, constantly resetting components, and using mobility to either create an escape by creating a gap, or constantly chasing. Vanish you could also use pretty aggressively as Outlaw too, just because you can get it back really quickly. But it's all about building comp points, spending them as quickly and efficiently as possible. Whereas sub, you will like sometimes you'll just hold comp points for like 10 seconds up until a good setup. Yeah, if it's complicated, we'll suggest some arcade. That works too. That works too. That works too. Alrighty. Let me try to hit some dummies here. I want to see how much damage the Kingsbane will do. Let them double poison, like a proper double poison. I just want to slap some stings. Oh yeah, that ability does a bit of damage. I want to shiv only during the last 8 seconds. That's normally why I run a weak aura for it. Yeah, I need to get a weak aura. Like this damage could be kind of okay. Like it's a lot of caustic spatter. I did bleed things after. Yeah, I might need to mess around with this a bit. I do like the spike. That's really good. I never got around to playing without it properly. I pulled a build from like Wahhead or whatever they had. I'll try another Kingsbane combo. Yeah, they're definitely nerfed Kingsbane by quite a bit. It's like very noticeable. That kind of sucks, but Caustic Spatter still does very good. Yeah, I guess I might need to try a queue with this. This could be really good. Alrighty. Well, with that being said, oh man, let me double check to make sure we are rating or not. Yeah, it looks like we are. Okay. Well, with that being said, what is this? Oh yeah, the 100 damage? Yeah, Smolder on. Hunters are doing like 800k on the boss. That's fun. Alrighty. Anyone else missing Season 4 DF tier sets and new tier sets Nightmare? But new tier set? Yeah, they changed some classes tier sets because some of those tier sets are becoming talents. So they end up swapping out your tier sets to something different so you don't double stack a tier set as a talent. But yeah, it's just how things are. If anything, it shouldn't feel that. It won't feel, you know, if you don't like your current tier set, at least you won't have to play with it for too long, because you'll be getting the what is it, the generic ones and more within. And that's a fine. Like those tier sets, they're perfectly okay. Not super effective, but they're kind of alright. Alright, boys. Well, with this, I think I'm going to call it, because I got a raid in a bit, in about an hour. But I want to get something to eat, just chill, maybe get some work done ahead of time, or at least some prep work and whatnot. I want to thank you guys for coming by, so much for coming by, so much for watching. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for chilling. I appreciate you. You guys are beautiful. And I'll see you guys definitely Friday for 5-5-1-1 duels. Maybe tomorrow if we get a beta build. I'd like if we get beta build tomorrow or something crazy. I'd like to hop on and stream tomorrow as well. That'd be fun. But yeah, forget I just did you said in chat. Hey, yeah, that was really good. That one was really good. I didn't play that much back in that expansion, but like reading that tier set, I forgot why I read it. Somebody else linked it and was like, whoa, that's actually good. I think we're talking about tier sets and marksmanship hunters not filling their tier sets from season 2 or season whatever. And we're like, hey, here's a good idea. I think I might have, or maybe it was like, I was looking through some of the different ideas they could have for talents with the chat, and somebody said the tier set, and I thought, oh, that'd be really cool as a talent. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Maybe stream tomorrow, but definitely one for Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with a good song. What's a good one? What's a good one? That's a good one. I like this one. Alrighty, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, peace.
Straight up, man, that's gotta make a decision. Stay focused, man, I gotta go. Can't be going backwards, I can't be going slow. Gotta take the lead and I gotta steal the show. It's a straight up madness, you know how we roll. Man, I gotta go. Can't be going backwards, I can't be going slow. Gotta take the lead and I gotta steal the show. It's a straight up madness, you know how we roll.